always talk about how starting an online business is the best thing you can possibly do because it gives you complete freedom and flexibility over your schedule. I even posted an entire video about how I got to where I am today, and if you've watched it, then you know that the online business is really what helped me get to financial freedom. But today, I want to do something different. Let's imagine I had to start all over again from scratch, and I wanted to start an online brand that could make me at least $10,000 per month. What would I actually do? My name is Ritu, and over the past 10 years, I've built both online and brick-and-mortar businesses all by myself. I share everything I've learned along the way on YouTube to help you out. I've funded so many physical businesses through my online brands, and my channel is all about showing you the real step-by-step process of building businesses and creating financial freedom. If you're serious about starting your own online brand, make sure you give this video a thumbs up and subscribe for more. And make sure to stick around until the end because I have a very special announcement for you. Something that's going to help you launch your own successful online brand. The first step I would take to building a 10K per month brand, and this is a non-negotiable, I'd build my business around just one product. Most people think that you need a massive store with dozens of items, but one product stores are not just simpler, but much easier to scale. And that's what a lot of people miss. One product is more than enough. Here's why. When you focus on just one product, all your marketing, branding, and messaging goes into making that product a success. And don't just take my word for it. Squatty Potty, literally just a toilet stool to improve posture while using the bathroom, sounds silly, but after their viral 2015 unicorn-themed ad, they went from a single quirky product to over $30 million in annual sales. Only years later did they expand into sprays and accessories. Spanx. Sarah Blakely started with one product, footless pantyhose, basically shapewear to smooth underclothes. She turned that one invention into a billion-dollar company, and only after success with Spanx did she branch into bras, leggings, and activewear. Believe it or not, Crocs began with a single clog design made from a unique foam. That one shoe became a global phenomenon, generating billions in sales before they introduced sandals, boots, and collaborations. Snuggie, yes, the blanket with sleeves, just one novelty product that was marketed so well it did over $500 million in sales. And only after that did spin-offs like their partnered Snuggies appear. Casper, one mattress in a box, that was it. They did $1 million in sales in their very first month and later expanded into pillows, bed frames, and dog beds. The list goes on, but this is proof that you don't need more than one product to see success. You just really need to be able to solve a pain point or create a strong emotional connection. I actually have a full video walking through exactly how to find winning products, plus I've linked a free list of 50 trending products in the description box below. Make sure to grab the list right now, it's not going to be there forever. So now you've got your product, great. So what's next? It's actually the most challenging parts, sales. But don't worry, like always, I've got you and I have solutions. If I were starting from scratch today, I would not waste my time building a fancy website. I would also not run any expensive ads right away. What I really want you to get from this video today is that simplicity wins every time. Stop overthinking and stop trying to make everything perfect. Instead, just go for it. What I would do is I would literally just get AI to build me a complete website. It's free of charge. The best part is that they add everything for you. Product descriptions, images, even testimonial. Within 10 minutes, you can have a professional website up and running. That's all you really need in the beginning anyway. A clear, clean landing page, clear product benefits, social proof, and a smooth checkout process. I have a full video on how to do this. I'm going to make sure to link it down below for you. Here's the truth. Your website doesn't sell your product. Your marketing does. The best website in the world is completely useless if nobody sees it, which is why I would go all in on organic social media, specifically TikTok and Instagram. These platforms are discovery machines. Your video can reach thousands, even millions of people overnight without you spending a dime. Think about this for a second. How many times have you seen a product on social media, for example on TikTok, and you've thought to yourself, I want to buy this? That's exactly how I would get my first sales. Here's the exact strategy I would use, and listen up and make sure you're taking notes. First, Post consistently. Start with 1 to 3 times a day. Yes, I know that sounds intense, but that's because it is. Let me be real with you for a second. Nobody on this planet is making real money from their computers by doing the bare minimum. They are working for it, and they includes me. You cannot just post once a week and expect to make money. When you're starting from zero, consistency isn't optional. It is your absolute best chance of getting noticed. You really need to catch that first viral video and get that momentum going. Every post is basically an opportunity for you to learn, test, and grow. And yes, it's a lot of hard work. Some days you're gonna feel really tired and frustrated, but this is exactly what separates people who just tried and give up and those who've reached financial freedom through online brand building. Think of it this way. The work you put in right now is a system that eventually pays you forever. It's tough in the beginning, I'm not gonna lie to you, but it's so worth it. And I also think it's the fastest path to getting the life you want. The second tip is mix your content style. You can do quick demos, so show exactly how the product works in 10 to 15 seconds. For example, a kitchen gadget, show how it saves time in real life. Lifestyle clips, show it being used naturally, like your morning routine or organizing your home. Story-based content, here's a problem I had and this is solved by it. People love a personal narrative. Relatable/skit content. Hop on trending sounds but make it funny or relatable to your niche. Think before versus after style. Number 3, make it native. Don't make your videos look like ads. Treat them like it's a video you're sending to your friend that genuinely needs this product. And most importantly, ask yourself, would I watch this video in full or would I scroll past it? We don't want people to be scrolling off your video because then you're signaling to the algorithm that people are not interested in your content. And then what happens is they're gonna stop showing your videos to other people. Number 4, reverse engineer the trends. Watch what's blowing up in your niche and then add your own twist to it. For example, if everyone's making TikToks about kitchen hacks, show your product in one of those trending hacks in a unique way. If you've been enjoying this video so far, please make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe for more. That helps me out so much. Now let's say sales are coming in because you're doing phenomenal marketing videos. This is where a lot of beginners stop. But if you only rely on new customers, you're gonna be leaving thousands of dollars behind. The next step is email marketing. Here's why email marketing is crucial. Ads and social media brings people in, but emails keep them buying. It's the cheapest way to drive repeat sales, and it lets you launch new products and new promotions instantly. And you don't need an overcomplicated software to begin. OmniSend actually does everything for you. Welcome sequence to introduce your brand and build trust. Cart abandonment to win back people who almost bought. Browse abandonment to remind people who showed interest but didn't actually check out. In fact, just these 3 simple automations account for 87% of email-driven sales. Even though automations are just a tiny fraction of your emails, they make a massive impact. And here's the crazy part. Brands using the system see $68 back for every $1 spent. And you don't need to spam your audience to get it. Think about this. 1 in 3 people who click on automated email end up buying. That's not luck, that's strategy. OmniSend isn't just powerful, it's also affordable. You get pro-level features, worldwide SMS reach, and support that actually helps without breaking the bank. So if your goal is to grow your list, boost conversions, and make real sales, this is the tool I always start with. Check out OmniSend through the link in my description box and use my code RITU for 30% off the first 3 months. I'll make sure to pin it in the comments as well. Start working smarter today. Alright, so now you have your hero product, you've gone viral on social media, you were consistent with email marketing, and you've got a customer base. Money is flowing in. Here's the $1,000,000 question. What do you do with the money? Most people spend it. They think revenue equates a lifestyle. But if you want true financial freedom, you cannot just make money. You have to grow it. Here's exactly how I would handle it. First, reinvest a portion of your profits back into your business. Better creatives, stronger branding, maybe even expanding the product line once your hero product is stable. See, now you have your hero product. Let's say from the winning list I gave you, it's a revolutionary water bottle. That's the product that's making you all this money. Once it's stable, you could introduce another version of that water bottle, maybe a smaller size size, maybe a different color, or maybe a slightly upgraded version. The key here is intentional growth. You are adding something that your existing customer base is willing to buy. You're not trying to hit a million SKUs or chasing random trends. In fact, I would actually never exceed more than 3 SKUs for a brand like this. 3 is manageable. It keeps your brand clean and allows you to focus on your marketing. But don't just stop there. I'd also take a portion of the profits and invest it into long-term assets, like the stock market. I know this sounds boring, but this is what actually separates people who just make money and the people who actually make money and grow it. So let me just paint you your upcoming magical life. Your business gives you cash flow, right? This is what's making you money. Your investments gives you real wealth. Compounding works silently in the background, letting your money grow even when you're asleep. That means that even if your sales are slow 1 month or 2, your money is still multiplying. I have a whole video on how to invest in the stock market, what to invest in, and so on. It's gonna be linked down below. If you also wanna see my profile, I'm gonna link down below the app I use. It's called Blossom. Here's the mindset I want you to take away from this. Building a business is not just about the hustle today. It's about strategic reinvestment, disciplined growth, and setting up multiple streams of income that work together. The business fuels your lifestyle, the investment fuels your future, and together they give you your freedom. That's exactly what I did. So if I had to start all over again and I gave myself 12 months to build a brand that makes me $10,000 per month, this is exactly what I would do. Number 1, find a hero product. Number 2, go all in on organic social media ads. Number 3, automate my emails. Number 4, reinvest my profits both into my business and long-term assets like the stock market. And here's the part I promised at the beginning, the announcement. I'm challenging myself to build a complete online brand from scratch, and I'm giving myself just 30 days to do this. That's right, no shortcuts, no existing audience, just starting fresh and documenting the entire journey for you. I'm gonna show you every step of the way, from finding the product, testing it, creating the brand, designing the logo, setting up the website, creating content, and everything in between. I wanna show you what is possible when you take action and when you follow a clear strategy. This isn't just theory, you're gonna see me actually put in the work. I'm gonna show you how I deal with the struggles, make decisions, and show you how I turn an idea into an actual revenue-based business. This isn't just theory. So if you wanna follow my journey and see exactly how I build a complete brand from A to Z, make sure you give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell. And follow my new Instagram page that's dedicated to this channel, the Brand Starter Academy. Trust me, you're not gonna wanna miss a single update. This is the kind of stuff that I think could really change the way you think about starting an online brand. Thank you so much for your time for watching this video, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!